What's up, guys? So Missing Link is the new film from Laika. This is the 5th animated film from Laika. It's stop motion animation, and it is written and directed by Chris Butler, who also wrote and directed Paranorman and co-wrote the screenplay to Kubo and the Two Strings, which is my personal film from Laika. I haven't seen Paranorman. I've seen the other 4 Laika films, including this one, and Missing Link is the story of Hugh Jackman's character. He plays this explorer of mythical creatures, and one thing leads to another, and he goes on a search for the missing link, the Sasquatch that he wants to discover and he wants to find and discover is real. And he runs into the Sasquatch. They sort of create a bond. They go on a mission to the Himalayas to find his family, to find the Sasquatch's cousins, the Yetis. And that is basically our story. That is the mission that we're going on here. And along the way, we run into a feisty sort of widow, played by Zoe Saldana, and we have our film, we have our adventure. And Missing Link, I think, is it's a good movie. I did really like Missing Link a lot more than I thought I was going to. The trailers for this movie did not have me sold. I didn't think this movie looked good at all. But I think where the movie excels is the animation. I think that this and Kubo are probably the best stop-motion animated films that I've seen, just visually. The visuals are outstanding in this movie. It's really crazy. There's this sequence towards the end of the film, without spoiling anything, it's on this big ice bridge. And A, the scene looked fantastic, and B, the scene was riveting. So that was really good. I think the voice acting is good with Hugh Jackman and Zach Galifianakis. I think they did a good job with their characters. I think Zoe Saldana's fine in the movie. Her character didn't do anything for me really, but she's okay in the movie. I see why she's in the film. She kind of has to add on to this adventure and give certain clues and certain pieces to the puzzle that we need to move forward. I think the movie has a very strong opening. The first 20 to 30 minutes I thought were actually very good, and the last maybe 15 to 20 minutes I also thought was extremely solid. With that ice bridge sequence, for sure. It's probably the standout scene of the film. But I think where the movie falters for me is the second act. The whole middle of the film, I feel like, just sort of drags, and it just kind of chugs along. I feel like there's nothing too exciting or too deep, I guess you could say, that really is too, it's not as good as the first beginning and the end of the film. I think the middle of the movie definitely does drag. It's not necessarily boring. I would say I was entertained, but it does definitely slow down for that middle section of the movie. I think the score by Carter Burwell is good. He also did scores for films like Carol, some of the Twilight movies, and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. So he is a great composer, and the score to this is very good as well. I think, like I said, the visuals are great. I just think the movie sort of slows down in the middle, and it doesn't really get too deep. So it is a very easy watch. It's not, like I said, it's not too deep emotionally. So you could just kind of watch it and have a fun time as you do. It is a very well-made movie. I'm going to give Missing Link 3.5 out of 5 stars. I did really like it, surprisingly. Guys, comment your thoughts in the comments. Do you plan on seeing this movie? What is your favorite film from Laika? Also, you can subscribe to this channel. My review for Hellboy will be up shortly after this, and shortly after that, I will be recording my live reaction to the Star Wars Episode 9 trailer, the first, I guess, teaser trailer we're getting, or whatever they're going to call it. I'm very excited about that. The Star Wars Celebration Episode 9 panel just starts in 2 or 3 hours, so I can't wait. We'll see. We're going to get a title, and we'll talk all about that in that video, so make sure to check that out. Also, guys, you can follow me on Patreon if you want to help this channel grow. You can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to those are in the description of this video, and you can also follow me on Instagram at KingOfRises131. And guys, that's been it. Thank you very much for watching my review for Missing Link. Over and out.
You're the man for the job. How's my breath?
He is the Missing Link.